Alright, so this video is really not a serious video. It's just for the purpose of testing my new Ipad2, the camera, which has so far received the lackluster reviews, but it's functional. So what I'm going to do in this video is just demonstrate a quick elixir that I'm going to make for breakfast because it's early and I'm hungry, and I think you're going to like it. So in my blender I already have about 16 ounces of hot water, a couple tablespoons of soaked chia seeds, as well as some coconut oil and some honey. So that's going to be our base. That's going to make it kind of warm and creamy and a little bit sweet. So the first ingredient I'm going to add to just add a little bit more sweetness to it is a little bit of stevia powder. Now the idea there is because if I just do a lot of honey, it's early, I don't have anything on my stomach, I'm just going to get a big up and then a big down, and I don't really like that. I don't dig the blood sugar blues, so we're just going to avoid that for right now. So the idea is a little bit of honey, a little bit of stevia, maximum sweetness, minimal, glycemic effect. So the next thing I'm going to add is a couple scoops of this Terra's Whey brand of whey protein, which is just all they had at the store. I ran out, I needed to get something, and this is working pretty well. So I'm going to add about 2 heaping scoops of that, which is 35 to 40 grams of added additional protein to this drink. And lately I tried Sun Warrior, but I don't like it. This is why. Because when I add whey to this drink, it's going to blend up and it's going to get just creamy and slightly sweet, and there's not going to be any grittiness, there's not going to be any stuff getting stuck in your teeth like Sun Warrior, like the other kind of vegetable-based proteins. Plus you just have to add more, and it makes your drink so thick and just weird tasting. So for that reason, I'm not a big fan, and so yeah, do whatever works for you. If you have Sun Warrior, you have some other protein, add it in there. Next ingredient I'm going to add is going to be some Dandy Blends, which we will add about just under a tablespoon. You can see that hopefully. Just maybe 2 teaspoons of Dandy Blends. Now this is going to give the drink a little bit of bitterness, kind of a coffee, kind of chocolate flavor, to counterbalance the whey and the sweetness from the honey and stevia. Now to further follow that flavor profile, I'm going to add some Reishi mushroom extracts, and I'm going to add probably half a tablespoon or so. And when I do multiple herbs in one drink, I typically will do 1 tablespoon total of all herbs. Because if you notice, when I just do 1 herb, I usually just put in a whole heaping tablespoon and that's it. But when I do 2, I kind of just cut that in half, because I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to bog down my digestion with just throwing in too much at once, because you definitely can do that. And especially when you're doing it in a drink like this, it's just absorbed really quickly and you don't want to just overdo it, which I've spent a lot of my life doing. So that now I can know that actually it's probably not a good thing to do. So next thing is half a tablespoon of shou extracts, both of which are brand new, both of which I didn't have for a few months, and I'm glad to finally have them back in my kitchen to be able to make drinks like this and to be able to take them and feel really good. So one thing I should mention about the Reishi while I grab my blender lid is that the new Reishi is in fact a dual extraction, which means that it has the alcohol-soluble constituents as well as the hot water, which is combined in a 10-to-1 concentrate extract from Dunwood Reishi, which is shown to be at least twice as potent, sometimes more potent than other forms of Reishi. Because just like we are what we eat, Reishi is what it eats. So if we grow up on cardboard and sawdust, we're probably not going to manifest the body we could manifest. If Reishi grows up on cardboard and sawdust, it's probably not going to manifest the body that it could manifest. So that's my drink. I'm not going to let you watch me blend it up. I'm sure you know how to press the buttons on your blender and everything like that. So I just want to make this video real quick to show you a quick elixir, as well as to just play around with the iPad, which I've been absolutely addicted to over the last few days. and it's an awesome toy. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully it actually works, and I'm actually able to post it. So if you have any questions or comments, post them below, and I'll talk to you soon.